Hi guys, it's Jessica Nicole. I don't know my name. Hey guys, it's Jessica Nicole Dickerson, aka JND, and just letting you know, my cat is behind me, being so cute. Let's get a close up of my cutie. Hello, hello, and welcome to my new series. I'm gonna start this series, Acting 101, and I hope you enjoy. I want you to pause. Are you an actor, or do you want to be an actor? I'm curious. Comment down below. What are you? Do you aspire to be an actor? Do you consider yourself an actor? Have you been in any cool projects? Let me know. I want to see it. Comment down below. So today's video is going to be about how to start acting. So I know, me personally, I've always wanted to act since I was a child. I watched Disney Channel broke me, basically. I watched Disney Channel and I was just like, can I do that? Mom, Dad, how do I do that? And when you're in that mindset of I want to do it, you're not actually doing it. So here are some steps to being able to start becoming an actor, to actually be an actor and doing acting. Is that a thing? Is that a, yeah, sure. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna talk about two separate things that it's all gonna to prepare you on how to become an actor. I feel like a lot of people just say I'm an actor, or they'll say I want to be an actor, but what is that? Technically, I consider myself an actor, but I have too many acting projects. Like right now, I have 0 acting projects going on right now, but I'm still an actor, okay? Just a struggling actor. I think there's levels. You can be a struggling actor, a working actor, or a celebrity. I just want to be working. I just want to get paid regularly. I'd like to not have that second job. You know, I'd want to consistently be employed in the acting industry, but we'll see. We'll see. Right now I'm still in the struggling, but that's okay. I'm a little bit still a noob at this. I've done a couple projects, and just letting you know, currently on my channel I have all my featured works that I can have connect to my YouTube channel because they're on YouTube right now. So I have a little playlist of all the featured projects I've been on, including Jurassic World. So if you're interested in seeing me in that, I have the little clip down below. It's like a minute or two long, so go check it out. See me in a movie, and I'm just So back to how to start. So there's 2 things that are really necessary to begin acting, to begin the acting journey, which is, it's a very kind of big leap of faith in the universe, in yourself, and just trust, positive energy. It is a little bit difficult of an industry to get into, and that is why the first tool I want to give you is your mindset. So you really have to be prepared to be an actor, because the process is a lot of auditioning. So you have to start loving the auditioning experience, and you also have to start, you know, being okay with the no's you're gonna get. I think for every 100 auditions, I'm gonna get that 1 yes. So just keeping that in mind, that every audition you go to is just a new opportunity to learn new things, and don't stress if you don't get the part. There are so many different things in the industry that you might not get the part because you don't look the part, you might not get it because they already had someone in mind, or that your character, the way you portrayed the character was great, but they were looking for something in particular, and your version is still good, but they were looking for something just slightly different that someone was able to offer. So never be upset by not being able, or not getting callbacks too often, because it's a part of the learning process. And especially as beginners, like with myself, I know if I don't prepare properly, I will fumble and I will get a little nervous. So I don't expect callbacks when that happens either. And at the first 5 auditions I went to, I was shaking. My arms would be like, hi, I'm Jess, and I like this part, please, thank you. So you just have to start getting comfortable with the camera, or comfortable on the stage for theater, and it takes time. And I think that's why it's really good to have a great mindset going in when you start the acting process. It's not an easy industry to get to. There's going to be a couple no's or a lot of no's, but you still have to stay positive, because you have to remember you have something to offer, and you are the only person that can offer that. And if you give up, then the world is missing out on an opportunity. I always put yourself out there and try new things, and just make sure you're enjoying yourself. It's supposed to be a fun, positive environment. You can, and all the actors you meet during auditions, like I hate when you go into an audition and everyone's just like on their phones. It's like, put that down. Hi, I'm Jessica. What do you know? How long you been here? Make new friends, talk about it, because there's so many struggling actors out there, and I feel like we gotta support in each other's. So starting with that positive mind frame and knowing that it's gonna take time. Relax, enjoy yourself. And I feel like the more you enjoy yourself and the more you're growing and learning from your opportunities, the more you're gonna get callbacks. The more people are gonna see how relaxed and comfortable you are and really like what you bring. If you're nervous or already go in thinking that you're not gonna get it, they're not going to want that energy. They don't want that negative energy. They want to see something positive. They, like in any job interview, they want to see positive energy. They want to see what you're capable of. So that's what you bring. Another tool to kind of use for your mindset is just asking yourself, why are you here? What are you doing this for? And for me, it took me a really long time to commit to this answer. My question, or why I do this, is because I love it. I love being on camera. Being on set at Jurassic World was one of the coolest experiences of my life, and I'd love to have more opportunities like that. And for the longest time, I didn't believe that was good enough a reason. Liking something, psh, that don't pay the bills, you know? Like, people will tell you that. But I think liking something and loving something, that means you should make a career out of it. You should try. And I now, knowing this mindset of positivity, am going out and trying this and knowing that it will take time, but investing myself in things that I love so that way I live a life that I love. So yeah, just if you have a bad day and or have a bad audition, you just ask yourself, why am I doing this? Why am I here? And you just remind yourself, it's because I love it. I love what I do. Remember those times on set, or remember your experience in theater or acting classes, or just remember that energy you feel when you watch a new TV show and it excites you and you want to do that and you want to be a part of this. Remember that feeling and just carry it with you, even through the hard times when someone says no, or if you don't get a call back. Remember why you are here and why you're doing this, because you're important and your love for something is just as important. A mantra I like to say for my attitude or mindset wise, I like to say is be your best. So of course there's going to be billions of people who have been in the acting industry for years, since they were like 5 or 2 or walking or crawling. So being your best is so important, because you can't compare yourself to someone who's been acting in the industry for 12 years if you've only been doing it for 2. So you have to mentally remind yourself, being your best is the important. Don't be the best, because that's an unattainable goal. Be your best, because you know today how you feel and what you can accomplish. So trying to accomplish that, and knowing that when I look back at my first couple auditions, instead of getting mad like, oh, I missed auditions because I was shaking and I was nervous, no. Be fine, or be okay with where you were at the time. That was your best at the time. You hadn't been practicing enough, or you just started. So being okay that that was your best in the moment, and learning from that and being your best now, and just always trying to progress, and just remember that you are at your best right now, and not to be upset about that, because it's a good thing. Growing, learning, the first step is always the hardest, and you just got to keep pushing forward. So be your best. I believe in you. Do it. My second tool is more of the physical things that you can actually start doing right now without any auditions or anything. So to start acting, you need to join the acting internet world. So there are casting websites. I recommend Actors Access, Casting Frontier, LA Casting, or if you're not in LA, I think they have like a New York one. But there's also Backstage that does a lot of different areas. Backstage is a little bit more for beginners. I haven't had too much luck with Backstage, but I have a lot of my luck through Actors Access, or not luck, but opportunities. Definitely sign up for those websites, because that's how you can apply for auditions. You know, like how you apply for a job, you send your information and they let you in if they like your information. It's the same for acting. You send your headshot and resume, and if they like it, they'll bring you in and you audition. So that brings me to my next couple of tools. So you need a resume and a headshot. So a headshot, please, please, please don't spend $1 bazillion on an expensive camera or expensive photo shoot. For beginners, it's okay to have just something with good quality. Like, your headshot should just show who you are genuinely. You should try and smile with teeth, without just be letting your energy show through. That's what I'm trying to say. Your positive energy should show through the photo. So they should be able to see your face clearly, see your hair clearly, but it's a headshot, so it should be just just your head. And you could take that even on your cell phone. Just make sure you have good lighting, maybe put on just a little bit of makeup. Honestly, you don't have to. You know, beautiful girl or boy, you do your thing. And a resume. So even if you don't have a lot of, you know, I was in this and this and this and that, you should still have a resume. And just as everybody else, you know, if you don't get that, if you don't have a lot of jobs, someone has to pick you out of the bunch and eventually give you one. So don't lie about being in certain projects or anything like that. Just make sure you're being honest. You should put like basic information about your weight, your height, your brown eyes, brown hair, just in case if your headshot isn't as clear as possible. You would put those things in your picture. You can put down your contact information. If you've taken acting classes, skill set again, if you swim, play basketball, can skateboard, all the different things that you can do, list them all down, because that is a possibility or an opportunity to get hired. Because like if you're a skateboarder, I've seen many auditions where people do skateboard or are veterans, they'll need veterans or for something. So if you have something, just make sure you put it down in your resume. If it relates to acting, do it. Like, put it down. That's an open door opportunity. Don't be scared to send out your resume and headshot even if they're not super professional. Just know that the first couple of projects that you're gonna get are probably gonna be a little bit low budget or whatever works. You might get hired in a big motion picture. It's just kind of luck of the draw, but you don't need to spend tons of money at first to be able to, you know, get your first couple of bookings. Just work on building your resume without having to drop all this money. Yeah, so to start acting, definitely get a headshot and resume ready and then sign up for those websites. The websites can be a little bit expensive, and if you're underage, I definitely recommend your parents to help you. You should not put your address out into the world or anything like that. You should always use your phone or email as a contact reference. So just make sure you're being safe about the information you put out into the world, because it is a website, it is online, so you just want to be safe. And that's why I prefer Actors Access. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's genuine work. You always know, every time I go to audition through Actors Access, I know that it's going to be a safe place through my experience. Other people's experiences have been different, but that's just what I've experienced. But yeah, so make sure you take a pretty picture, like in good lighting, where your face is fully lit, your eyes are open, you look like someone, look happy, you look positive, you're showing your energy. Maybe you're a moody character having a moody picture. You might want to start building up your resume of headshots to have different characters, like a schoolgirl or an office person or a lawyer. A lot of people have the suit pictures of looking all serious. So starting to build that resume of headshots. But just for beginners and how to start, just make sure you have a clear photo of your face, well lit, so that way they know who you are and are able to refer back to you. So headshot and resume and website, you upload them to the website and you start applying, and then you get auditions, hopefully. It does take a bit to start getting auditions. I find that in the beginning of the year or towards this time of the summer is where a lot of the auditions start. Like, they're really looking for people. They're like, hey, can you please come? I need you. And I'm like, yes, please, thank you. And then this last tool, or physical tool, that you can do to help get more auditions, I think this is what's changed my ability to get auditions, why I'm getting more auditions, is demo reels. So demo reels is you demonstrating your acting. Technically, you're supposed to use projects that you have been in to go into the demo reel, and you'll have like a 2-minute or 3-minute like kind of video of all the projects you've been in and to display your acting. For me personally, I haven't had enough experience acting where I have a good demo reel. Like the clip of me in Jurassic World, I'm not talking, so I'm not really acting in that clip. So I created 3 other demo reels where I am talking. Mine are 30 seconds. I do this summer want to film more like 2-minute long ones, just because websites are expensive and they will charge you to upload demo reels. Just a little insight. So that's why it's good to have shorter ones in the beginning. Just like 30 seconds is good enough, because you know a casting director has to go through hundreds of people, so having 30 seconds of you committing to acting, it's a good example, something they can look at, just even if your resume is a little less, just so that they can see you acting and see what you're capable of. And also another thing, with your headshot, resume, and your demo reels, you get to demonstrate who you want to be as an actor. So make sure, if you want to be a student or kid, that's what your that's what your demo reels kind of illustrate, and that's what the jobs you're applying to are for. Don't apply to being a host or a late night show announcer or whatever. If you want to be a kid in a movie, or a student going to high school, or if you want to be a doctor, do technical videos where you're using the language and how natural you are at the language, so that way they can see that you have that capability, because a lot of people don't. If someone asked me to talk about like heart surgery and I had to use big words, I would be stuck. But that's okay, because if they really wanted to hire me as a doctor, I would do my best. But I'm still geared towards the acting as a kid. I'm good as a kid. That's the energy I got. I hope you like it. I can do better next time, maybe as I grow. I don't know why I was going with that, but yeah. So using the tools to kind of frame who you want to be and using it to your advantage. Okay, so just review. Mindset is the first and foremost most important part of starting the acting career. Positive outlook, understanding your purpose, and staying motivated throughout this process, because it could take from months to years to get really into the industry and knowing it well, thoroughly, and being able to use it to your advantage. So staying positive and knowing going in that you're a beginner and that it's okay that you're in the learning process and you will make a few mistakes, but they're nothing serious. It's okay to slip up in your audition and things like that. But yeah, staying positive, staying you, being true to you, and just practicing and growing from it. And then the physical tools, the second part, just remember to start, you can just get a headshot and resume, just type it up on Word and take a photo with your iPhone that's in a good lighting and upload it to some casting websites and start applying. That's how you start. It's as easy as that, and I do recommend start now rather than later. It is a hard process to kind of get into, and if you're nervous like I am when it comes to auditioning, the more auditions you go to and the more you're gonna get used to it, and the better you're gonna get, and the more you're gonna feel good about it. So just start as soon as possible. Start when you're ready and when you're comfortable, but I do recommend the sooner the better. Do what you love right now. Why are you waiting? What are you doing? Go. Why are you still watching this? I want you to start applying to jobs. What are you doing? I'm just kidding. Okay guys, so that is everything I wanted to say for today's video. And I think the next couple of videos I'm going to upload my demo reels onto my channel, so that way you guys can check them out. I will also link down below my IMDb page, my personal website. I created a website that has a photo gallery of me and things like that, so I'll put all that. Someone texted me. I'll put all my information down below, and just subscribe and hit the thumbs up if you like this video, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out any more of my videos. Next week I will be having my demo reels go up, and I'm very excited to start this series on my channel and help and support my fellow actors out there in the world, maybe even just spread some positive energy. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.